Tonight we have a new scenario called Sugarloaf Shores. And this one is described here saying you run a small park near Rio, but the bank has called your loan. You need to quickly increase your earning capacity to repay this unexpected debt. The objective is to repay your loan and achieve a park value of at least $115,000. So let's go ahead and get that going. There's no time limit. There's no park rating kind of threshold to keep. There's no guest amount that we need to achieve. All we need to do is repay the debt and then get the park value up to $115,000. I don't think that'll be too bad, but we'll see. Let me get the sound going here. Okay. Okay, that should work pretty good. Let me know if it's a little too low for you or not. Yeah, man, I remember seeing this scenario in different videos and this and that, but I've never actually played it. So that's free. Oh gosh. Okay. Let's do 20. We got a few rides in there already. Man, there's a lot of pathways. It's kind of frustrating. I don't like it when it's like that. Let's make sure he's not mowing grass. He does not need to do that. So... Oh gosh, you got security guards. Don't need that. How about just three entertainers, and then you can be an elephant. We'll get 3 animals. Okay, that was a lot of entertainers for not needing to have entertainers around. That was a lot. Okay. Yes, they're getting stuck and lost. All right. Let's see. What do we have? We have information kiosks. Get my keyboard back up here. Since we're not charging for each ride, we're going to charge as much as we can for umbrellas and hope that it rains soon. I like to just do random colors. The DigiDriver says, somehow I feel like that's Disneyland just from the palm trees and the buildings in the foreground. I wonder if any hardcore Rollercoaster Tycoon players have tried to make Disneyland in one map. You know, that's a good question. I wouldn't be surprised if they have tried to do that. Okay, that's right by the entrance. Good. I wouldn't be surprised if they have. I know some people that have for different. There's been some different. And these like dancing people are kind of really distracting. Everything's moving. I've seen. I don't know if you've. So in the Rollercoaster Tycoon community, there is a group that does like contests and things like that. And so one of the things they do is, let's take a quick look while we talk. Oh, we got a really big area here too. Wow. They do different competitions, and I know for some of them I've seen them actually do, like some people have recreated theme parks, and like one of them, actually probably the closest one, I think it's the closest one to me where I live. Silverwood. It's in Idaho, and they recreated Silverwood, and so it's actually pretty cool to see when people recreate existing ones. But yeah, doing Disneyland would be a huge undertaking, I would imagine. Let's take a look and see. We got... Are you serious? Only $3,000 for the loan? And our park value is already $48,000? Wow. Well, okay. They're really starting you off on easy street here, huh? Okay, let's at least try to keep these people happy by having TVs around here. It's just randomly on top of this little mountain over here. Maybe we should put like a bathroom up here or something. Maybe a bathroom and some food. They're gonna get hungry. And they'll get stuck up here or something. So, but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if people have already created some actual real life theme parks in Rollercoaster Tycoon. There's been so many different asset packs as well that people have created for different scenery items and things like that, and for building walls and roofs and structures and stuff like that. So let's put him at the top. Put that there. Could use some drinks. And balloons. Oh, we don't have any money. Can we get to these things first? No. We don't even have enough money. Okay, can we add? We can, okay. Okay. Yeah, so we'll need to get some trash cans and things around as well. Well, there's a couple here and there. So that's not too bad. Okay. Oh, that's right. For some reason it's not showing. Alright, I keep forgetting to check this. Hold on. There we go. Okay, now you can see my cursor. I keep forgetting that the cursor isn't showing for you guys for some reason. I thought I had it on at one point and it must have reverted back to not showing, so there you go. Now you can see what I'm clicking and what I'm pointing at and things like that. So alright, what are people thinking? Need to use a bathroom. Hungry, clean and tidy. Well, that's good. Got a balloon. Okay, there's just a lot going on. Can we delete these and get money back? We can. Okay. Oh, this is how we can get money back. I don't mind the trees, but these like balloons and those figures, they're just because they have motion. It's just like it's like throwing me off a lot. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's all the balloons. They're all by the entrance. That's funny. Okay, well that at least gives us... Well, that gives us a lot of money. Holy cow, you can just literally go and sell all these and pay back your loan. That's nuts. Oh, oops, I didn't mean to get rid of the building itself. Who knew? You could almost beat half the scenario by just getting rid of those. Okay. Alright, people are showing up to this now. That's good. So we were... Sorry, I didn't notice that the ad was in the middle when I was doing some of this. Why is it so slow? But what was I gonna say? I was kind of surprised that you could literally sell everything. Oh, there's 3 car rides. Let's make this a different color. We sold all those balloons and figures and all that kind of stuff, and we literally got enough to pay off our loan. Now we don't have a loan. So we already met condition number 1, just like that. I feel like that color kind of makes the, it kind of goes with the cars there. Car ride 3, car ride 2, car ride 1. I don't know why they make you wait 10 seconds to start another one. You just gotta get these going. There's a lot of cars, everyone's waiting. I mean, I guess we're not really making any money by them going, but if they're not in line, then they can get out and maybe buy some concessions or something. Oh, there's one more. I wonder if we can, like, delete some of these pathways too. They're just kind of walkways that go nowhere. They're just going to confuse people. Because people already get confused enough by these like double wide pathways. They're not used to walking around in places like that. So, can't get rid of everything, but we might be able to later. But I digress. That's it's not the fun part of the stream. We gotta build some stuff. Start with just thrill rides and gentle rides just to see. So I'm guessing we probably don't have a ton of them. We got this ride already, which I think we have. Coffee cup. Maybe I got 2 of them. And then we have both of those already as well. Kind of just have to wait for more research. So why did they call them buildings when they're finished? That is a good point. It's not like they're building themselves anyways. Hey, we're building this thing, this finished. We call them finished when they're done. I don't know. That's a good question. Doesn't make sense. I don't know. They don't pay me enough to figure things like that out. Alright. I like that at least they start off with rides in the park already. But I don't like that we're like having to wait for more things to be researched. One of these things is not like the others. One of these things does not belong. Is it? Oh, there's two of them. Oh, that's right. There is this one too. See, they've got two different. They've got so many rides already here. That literally, you could probably almost beat the park by. Well, that's pretty new. So rides lower in value over time, but you can come through here and you can basically refurbish a ride to make it like new, and that increases its value back up. And so I was thinking, you know, how many of these could we literally just do? But they all seem like their reliability is near the top. I don't know, man. It looks watered down to me. Ah, you're so funny. You're so funny. Oh, they have this one over here too. I wish that they'd like spread out some of these things. They have like all the balloon kiosks over here and the food all over here, but then nothing like mixed in with everything else. You kind of want them like spread out through the park so people can see them and check them out over time. Oh my gosh, they're free? We're losing money. We're losing money on balloons. Okay. That's fixed. That's there. Let's just check all these prices. I didn't realize that we were giving away balloons for free. That's not how you make money. Silly park. Let's see, is he responding? Let's get one more mechanic. We have, how many rides do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 8. Should be fine with 2, but they're kind of spread out, so we'll do 3. Okay. There's a lot of just people just throwing their random garbage everywhere. Even though we have trash cans around. There's just too many pathways around to then have to clean up and watch and monitor when you have these like double pathways and stuff. So we can just slowly get rid of some of these here. It's like this goes nowhere. There's no reason for this. We don't need to have... Alright, stop walking down here. There's no reason to have these pathways right here. Actually... I'd almost like to just like get rid of some of these anyways. I wonder how many mods exist for Rollercoaster Tycoon 1. So what I'm using right now, so this is called Open Rollercoaster Tycoon 2. OpenRCT2, and it's a mod that is regularly being updated to add new features, fix bugs, add ride elements, new rides, things like that. And technically, the mod, if you have both the first and the second game downloaded and installed onto your machine, when you open up the launcher, open up the game, the OpenRCT2 mod, you have it look for the save files of those games, and then it'll load the scenarios and all that stuff all into one launcher, into one game. So technically, RCT1 has all this here. I don't remember if there's specifics on what certain things are available in this and that. I know that you only get certain rides in the first game compared to the second game. And so but you can also open up like a sandbox type environment and then open up any, add any ride you want to your park. So. Alright, well that's no fun. Let's not just do that the whole time. Have we researched anything yet? Vintage cars for car ride. Come on. Come on. Alright, we got a thrill ride coming. I guess I can take out a loan so we can build a coaster or two. So we got the junior coaster. What do we have already? We don't have any coasters yet. Okay. Got the junior coaster, got the mini roller coaster, hyper coaster, suspended swinging coaster, and the flying coaster. Okay. This one, what's nice about this type of coaster is usually is a little cheaper, so we can actually afford this one. Okay, let's do something like this. Increase the speed on that. Log trains. Pink logs? I don't think so. Okay, let's test this out. Let's kind of make it look like water. I don't know. They're on logs. You can make it more like normal log color here. Ripped wood. There we go. That looks a little better. Cool. Okay. And let's get a queue line going. There we go. Now it's fixed. Yeah, it's funny. Like whenever there's a new version of the game, a new patch, and I don't have it downloaded, the red and the green queue lines aren't available. I only have the yellow and blue. It's very strange. So we just updated it, and we actually have access to that. So, Digidriver, have you played any of these games before? Have you played any Rollercoaster Tycoon games or any types of games like this? Because I know there's like, there's a one where you simulate like trains and their tracks and stuff like that. Okay, so you played the first one. Yeah, the second one is good. As a kid, and before I kind of started the series and got into streaming and stuff, I had only played the first one. And I played it a ton as a kid, and I never actually got all that far. There's a ton of scenarios for it. Yeah, I never really completed all that many scenarios. Because we'd, you know, we'd get a new computer. We'd do something, and then the main screen where we had all the scenarios listed have little check marks when you finish them. I mean, you can save the scenario, save the actual file for it, and then open it back up when you, you know, save the game again on a new machine. But you would actually need to complete it. Press. Sorry. It's drying my throat. It's catching me. So the what was I saying? Yeah, so to progress in the game, so you only have like 5 or so scenarios unlocked at the beginning, and then if you have the expansions, each expansion will have the first several unlocked as well. But to unlock the next ones, you need to complete the scenarios, and it gives you a little check mark when you finish them. So you need to do that in order to progress through. So I never really made it very far because we would change machines, whatever, re-download things, uninstall it, reinstall it, whatever. And I played like the first, I don't know, 5 to 10 scenarios from the first game and the first expansion packs, and that's it. So, but it's been a lot of fun getting into this because the second game adds, it's almost like a larger expansion. The second game, this is a scenario from the second game, and it adds a lot of new like cars for the different rides. It adds a lot or several new track features, some different. It adds in some more roller coaster types. Come on. And just rides and more shops as well in general. So it's almost like a really big expansion to the game. So when they kind of add them together in this for the OpenRCT2 mod, it just feels like one complete game, honestly, because they're so similar. The graphics they're not really any different, which I like. I like the graphics. They do great. It looks great. Tidiest park in the country. Cool. Oh yeah, we need to like see how much people are coming in the park. So they come in with 70. Come on. So that'll dictate what we can charge. So 70, 80, and 60. 60, 70, 80. Okay. So we can charge at least like 50 in the long game. So we'll do 40 for now until we get a few more rides. But we got the cash machine so they can get cash out unlimited number of times. These people just love to just wander in random places. I don't even know if I don't think they even know where they're going. They just kind of wander. Put a few benches in places people like to sit down when they eat. Okay. They're on vacation, right? Yeah, that's true. They got lots of money, and they can Just charge it. Just charge it on the card. Just withdraw some more cash. We're on vacation. Money doesn't run out when you're on vacation, right? Is that how that works? Or so people claim. Alright, how many do we have? 5. Let's add one more. There's just so many paths to have to monitor. Like down here, we have a lot of garbage cans around already. It came with a decent number. But it's not enough. People still throw trash on the ground, which the way that it's like calculated in game is that like when a guest has finished whatever they have and it creates trash for them to throw away, it's like every certain number of ticks it does a check, and there's like a certain percentage that if they haven't found a garbage can already, they'll just drop it on the ground. And so sometimes they just want to drop it faster than they need to, I guess. I don't know. What did we research? Rotodrop. Oh, that's a great one. Excellent. Okay, let's see how things are going. We've built there. There's stuff in the middle. We can kind of fit it in certain places here. Like, this would be kind of fun. But we don't need to overcrowd necessarily. But if we want to do something around other rides that can increase excitement for other rides, there's nothing over here. Maybe we'll build something over here. It's awfully quiet. Yeah. No, it's no calories on vacation, or everything is fat free because we're not paying for fat, or something like that. Yeah, that's it. I wouldn't mind if it's the other one too. You know, that essentially nothing costs anything. It's just, yeah, just buy whatever. That's a problem for future me, right? Is that how how it goes? Okay. That's ready to go. Let's open it up. And just as a reminder, so this is a park where you only charge for the entrance fee. You don't charge for each ride. So it's a little bit, and you do charge for like concessions and things like that. So it does take a little while and effort to earn money in this game. You have to be conscious about gotta be conscious about what you're selling and like at what price and things like that, because having ride tickets does make it a lot easier. It's a lot simpler to make money. And then I kind of cheat a little bit because I don't want to just be micromanaging my prices. I have a plugin that automatically sets prices for my my ride tickets. So okay, there's no trash cans along this pathway. As evident by all the trash that you do see. You see like down here, there's like a little pop can in the corner. It's kind of hard to see, probably on your screen. But there's a little can from a soda or a drink. A robotic finance officer. There you go. RFO. You know, figure that one out and market that to some company. Why pay for a CFO when you can have a robot? Isn't that what Grok does for you, or AI? Supposedly, these balloons do let you pop them eventually if you keep clicking them. Oh well. All right, so we got that. I think people are loving that already. Good. So the more rides we build, also, the more we'll be drawn to the park, and so we will want to keep doing that just to get more people in the park, to buy entrance tickets, and then actually, ooh. Now that I think about it, I don't think you actually do want to have an ATM. Because then people just get more money, and then they just stick around riding free rides and then just slowly buying concessions. So, that's right. Cash machine. Closed. Only have 3 people use it. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's just delete it. So there's 1 bathroom there and then 1 up there. Okay, we should build at least 2 more bathrooms. Plus, we're actually getting a little bit of money from bathrooms. I'm charging 10 cents. I'm a terrible person. I'm exploiting people's needs to use the bathroom to increase our wealth. And honestly, that pretty much just covers, like, almost near the cost of running the facility there. So we're not really making money off of them. We're not exploiting them that much. Oh, yeah, these can go faster. They can go way faster. Would you rather go 2 miles an hour or 9? Okay. So you know what? There's enough of these that we don't really need to just take out the minimum wait time. Just send them on through. Okay, what else are we gonna... Oh, we got the merry-go-round. I'm always shocked when there's a scenario that either you don't start with a merry-go-round or you don't have one available at all. I feel like it's such a staple of a ride that if you don't have a merry-go-round, it doesn't even really feel like a theme park. Since we have background music that we're playing, I'm just going to turn the music off for it. That's okay. It's not very popular though, so... But it helps that it's free. You know, every ride is free, so I think people might be a little bit more encouraged to ride it. But who knows? Okay. What else do we got? We got... Oh, and we just got the twist. That's the same thing. That's just a reskin. Alright, I don't know if I want to do that. We'll see. We'll wait a little bit of time. Let's look at coasters. So we did a junior coaster. We can start with a mini one. Oh, we don't have a whole lot of cash, though. Cheapest one is still 4,000. Okay. See what people are saying. Mango Muncher is a good value. Can he charge for that? No. Why are they saying it's a good value? Everything is a good value. All the rides are free. Oops. They just say all the rides. Well, the burger is good. Okay. Increase the price of the burger. What else? Car ride. Nah. Oh, the balloon. Why? 1, 2, 3, 5. Where's 4, 6, 8, 10? There's some balloon stalls that are missing. Okay, we'll bump that up a tiny bit. Drinks are good. Increase that. Hot dog. Let's just get it to getting $1 profit at least. And coffee. Also $1. Okay. Stuff like that should help. Alright. Price adjustment. Inflation is now in... Inflation is now taking over the park. You now have to pay more for the things that you could have gotten recently. Time for me to wind down prior to tomorrow. Take care. You too, Digidriver. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you have a good night, get plenty of rest, and have a great day tomorrow. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you another time. Who knows? Maybe Bronson will will show up again. Who knows? He's probably just lurking while he's working on video editing and be like, "What? I heard my name." Okay. Oh, that's right. We wanted to increase the entrance. Oh, we did already to 40. Put a 50. That way, everyone should be able to at least get in and have a little bit of money still. So, the guests in this park will spawn in with a range between, well, either $60, $70, or $80. And so, I think that's how it is. So, they'll come in, and they'll have still a little bit to spend on shops and stalls and things like that. But they'll go through it a little bit faster, and then hopefully they'll work their way back out, and then we'll get new people to come in and take their place and pay an entrance fee. Honestly, we could probably check a few more just to see what's going on here. How's our... We're already up to 104. Okay. Wow, that's fast. We only need, what was it, 115? 115. Yeah. We'll have plenty of time to get there. So. Okay. So yeah, he spawned in with 80. I can't remember if there's only 3 different amounts that they spawn in with. That's 80 as well. I don't know if it's 67 or 80, or maybe there's one at 50. But I think one nice thing is that the entrance is only 1 tile. So if it gets to the point where they can't get in, if we raise it up and they bounce off, then we'll have some new people come right in. Okay, so Oh, we probably don't sell umbrellas at all here. There probably is like no rain. This is probably like a summer type based on what it said. We're in Rio. It's in a certain type of climate where there's probably not going to be, it's just summer all the time. Okay, we got an observation tower. Let's do another. This is pretty cheap. We'll do another one on this side of the park. I don't mind repeating some certain ones, just because, you know, we have such a low variety of rides anyways at the moment. So and thankfully, generally people looks like people are happy, so that's good. When they're happy, they're not going to destroy things, things like that. So I feel like it still hasn't been fixed. Is it? He must be on his way over there. Yeah, he's walking the slow tunnel, the slow incline tunnel to get there. A long ways away from everything else. Oh, there is a water slide. Is there anything? Yeah, these aren't too expensive. We can build one of these. I like how the bots come in trying to give spam messages. They're not really even trying to hide their identity anymore. Their username totally just gives them away anyways, let alone their message. It is a fairly fast ride too. Ride time is just under a minute, so that's good. Okay. That should also increase the number of people coming to the park. Let's see. Should we do some advertising? I try to not do advertising. Yeah, let's not. I feel like doing advertising is like a last ditch effort. Ooh, are people Are people buying umbrellas now? Do we need to place more kiosks around? I feel like most people have one already. Did they already start with umbrellas or something? They're all at 20 bucks. We could build another one and put it over here. It's kind of nice to finally actually see some rain for a change. We didn't really get as much money as I thought we would. Usually when it rains, people go crazy getting umbrellas. But I guess the people that didn't have one were in line already. So they just waited. Kind of wonder if we need to like have some of these lines a little bit shorter. So we got the observation tower, okay. Where do we want this? Do we want to have this kind of somewhat in the middle of the park? I mean, the park is huge. I don't think we're going to use up all that much space. Maybe having it somewhere over here. This is closer to the middle, at least the middle of what we have already here. Okay. Oops, let's get this footpath. Okay. We've been kind of at this just under, well, it's been very slowly increasing. Hopefully we can get over 1,100 guests. Let's see, where's our park value at? Oh, we've hit the park value. Wow, all we need to do is pay off our loan. Which, there you go. We only need $1,000 paid off. I'm kind of surprised. This park only started us out with a loan of $3,000. And I feel like most of the time, most scenarios start you out with at least $10,000. And this had like, I don't know how many, like 8 rides. Here already they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, they had 8 rides already established in the park and everything. They had a lot of decoration items. We got rid of a bunch of them. But we can put some other fun little things around. There. Maybe that makes this ride a little bit more exciting. All those decoration items, though, were kind of right around these car rides, so it probably made the car rides much more exciting than they currently are, so I guess there's that going for them, but wow, some of these people have a ton of cash. Alright, so he started with 50. So what do we have this at? 50? Okay, so we have that at 50. They must have, some of these guys must have just spawned in the park. Yeah, back when it was really cheap to get in, because he started with 60. And that's the thing. This person will be here for a long time. They still have a lot of cash left, and they're not gonna leave generally until they've used nearly all their cash, or if they're have like no energy. So what else can we do? Maybe we increase that to 20 cents. We've barely made any profit really, so we're mostly covering the running cost for these. We'll do that. Balloons. Yeah, we're negative because we were giving these away for free until we noticed about halfway through the first year. Let's see, what are people saying otherwise? Anyone else saying that different things? Ice cream cone is a good value. Really? Let's do that. We got that. It's annoying they say that about the rides. Because, of course, because we can't charge anything for that. Hot dogs. What else can we do? I see it says coffee cup, right? I keep thinking that's the coffee stall. Oh, there it is, coffee shop. Hey, Bob, how's it going? Welcome in. Good to see ya. How are you doing tonight? I charge for them to use the bathroom. Yeah, I'm doing that on this one too, because they don't have to pay for ride tickets, so they're doing pretty good. So, I'll show you. I'm just going through to see what we can adjust for these prices here, and then I'll show you some stuff here. The burger bar. Bump that up. Drinks. But yeah, how are you doing tonight? Is channel surfing? Nice. I know when I'm watching streams, I usually on the computer. I'm not paying that much to use restroom too. Well, you will. He probably already did. He doesn't have to go. He probably already went. So if he uses... Oh, he didn't even spend any money to get in the park. He came in when it was free. He's already ridden 26 rides. Yeah, he's been here the whole time and has only spent $6. It's people like this that are killing us. We could technically like close the park, make everyone leave, and then start back up again, and then people would start paying. But In the balloon. Okay. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, let's start back up again. So, make a ride of death. I want people to actually come and stay in the park. I don't want to kill them to get rid of them. I just want them to leave the park. There is one way that I've seen that people do that, is that they create a maze. Or actually, it's pretty much any ride. And what you do is you have, up against the exit, you just have the ground up 2 sections, so it's the top of the ground or whatever is at least as high as like this green line or higher on the exit of the ride, and then they like go into the ground and then they fall into the void and then they disappear. So they technically don't die, so you don't lose your park rating, but you at least lose guests slowly. I guess we could create a ride to do that. We could do that with a merry-go-round. All the poor people go into the merry-go-round and they just drop off. Kind of want to try that. Here, so we don't disturb these people, everyone else. Like this. Come on, get. There. If you do that. Can we see them? So watch the number go down, possibly. And if we get rid of that and that, rid of that. All right, we'll watch this for a second. I've never tried this. I've only see someone do this in like a YouTube video or something. Merry-go-round of death. We'll just call it the last ride. The last ride you're gonna ride on, that's for sure. Okay, come on. They've ridden it long enough, we gotta watch this. We'll see what happens to Florence here in a second when it stops. How long does this ride go for? How many rotations? 9 rotations? Alright, here we go, it's stopping. Alright, they're all getting off. And there they go. It was great! And they're gone. It works! It works! Oh, that's funny. Pure genius. Oh my gosh. Alright, well that will be one way we can kind of secretly get people to leave the park. Because basically all the way it works is that the rides that we have each one has a certain rating or a certain amount that it draws guests in. It increases the level cap of your guest cap. And so if you build a new ride, that'll raise it so more people will come in. And once it gets to that cap, the probability of a new person coming into the park or in generating is very low until you build another ride. So, in theory, if we drop in the number of guests, then the guest number will go down, and then it'll just need to get filled back up by someone else, right? So, we're just helping these people leave the park sooner, which some people, like this person, had never paid to get in the park. They've been on 31 rides, think it's time to go. So, merry-go-round's a really good value. Oh, yeah. It certainly is. It certainly is. So, I just want to see how well this works. Maybe we could lower the number of rotations so it goes a little faster. Or we could do this on another ride. What if we do it on this observatory tower too? They'll come in, they'll see what's going on. Here we go. They'll see the grand park, and then they will exit the park immediately. Bobby, you're a bad influence. You're great. Let me give you a shout out too. Have you streamed? I haven't seen you go live in a little while. I don't think. Have you been streaming much recently? I forget. And sorry if you have. I've started following so many different streamers now that like all of them kind of end up getting, you know, there's just so many to keep track of. On the last Sunday, okay. "32 people at a time." Wow, that's fast. We're dropping guests like crazy. Alright, are we getting new ones to replenish it? We should get more. I mean, technically we only need to pay off our loan now because our park value has gone up. So watch this. We'll do that. Yeah. We'll still play for a while. We'll have some fun. We'll still do some things. But basically, we started with a loan, and we needed to pay it off, and then also get the park value up to 115,000, which it started with 8 rides already, so we were nearly halfway to that park value before we even did anything. And then surprisingly the loan, which is normally like 10,000 at most, you know, in most scenarios when you start, was only 3,000, so it doesn't really make sense. So it was kind of definitely on the easier side. So we probably could have done a few things to kind of work on that. All right, now we're starting to get a few more people to show up here. Because we can also do advertising. Free coffee for 2 weeks. Let's see what that does. See if people start showing up with that coupon. Alright, I think we're losing a few too many people. I feel like we're not really replenishing people. So, I'll put that back. We'll just do that for the merry-go-round for now. Yeah. There's all these people that will not be spending money much. Is it Tycoon Tuesday? Typhoon Tuesday? I spelled it correctly, right? No. Yeah, I did. Okay. I don't know. I know that there were... Oops. There's not any special water ones here. In the last park we had, or they had some pretty cool water theming pieces you could do, and one of them actually looked like a little typhoon type thing. But no, the oh, that's Feo2 saying that. Man, Feo2, you and Bob in my dashboard here have the same color username, and so I just kind of glanced over and looked, and I thought you were Bob saying that. Welcome in, Feo2. It's good to see you. How are you doing? Let me give you a shout out as well. Had some good people pop into the stream today. We had Digidriver earlier, who recently he was playing Euro Truck Simulator. Bob is here, and he recently played Minecraft a couple days ago, and now you're here. So welcome in, Feo2. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good night. Alright, what have we researched? River rafts. Anything else interesting? It's so very slow. Did we... Oh, Man, there's barely any rides. Besides coasters. River rafts. This one's kind of boring, but we can still build one. We still have some money here. Looks like we're starting to build back some more guests. Well, you can make natural disasters in Tycoon cities. Oh, no, you're welcome. Yeah. Yeah, I know, like SimCity and stuff like that. You can oops. I know that you can spawn natural disasters and things like that, but I don't like the only thing you can really do in this is like change the weather so it's rainy in thunderstorm weather, or if it's a certain environment where you have like the snow palette as your main palette, then instead of rain it's snow. But that's about as extreme as it gets. So let's go ahead and build one of these rides over here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, you can't even do... Oh, it's flat. I see. Can't even do any of that. Alright. Oh, that's not even going to be enough. Let's do this. Oh, that can't even make it there either. This is one of the more boring rides. You can't really do a whole lot with it. I think one of them was Godzilla, so when you got bored of it, which happened every few hours, I would send in the Godzilla. Nice. And occasionally, I'd be in the same color as someone else. I like the blue, so I'm keeping it. Yeah, I just made a custom color kind of thing of what one of my normal colors is for my theme, so I have that kind of the kind of sage green color. Okay, how many rafts? Okay, I was gonna say there's gotta be more than one. How about, yeah, there we go. Let's do that. There's gonna be a minimum of maybe 5 seconds? I don't know. we'll do the jungle theming just because. Oh, what's that color, huh? It's really dark. What color is that? The seats? I can't even tell. Oh, that's the accent color, I see. Kind of boring. I had the idea for one of these parks to have it in sequential order, but the only way to leave was to ride every ride. I know why it didn't do so very well. Yeah, that's the only bummer is that, like, you'd want to do something fun like that, but then people are like, I want to go to this ride next, and it's like the park that, or the next ride that's like 2 or 3 rides down the line, and so no matter what, they won't ride the next one they have to ride. They'll just sit there, go back and forth, and they'll complain, they'll get angry, and then they'll want to leave because they feel lost. Takes the fun out of it. I mean, yeah, doing something like that would be fun. You make kind of a chain of like, hey, you're coming to this park, you're gonna ride this ride, then that ride, then that ride, use the bathroom, eat something, then these 2 rides, and then you're gone. Okay. We're gonna need to put some interesting things around here because if we don't have trees, then it's gonna be boring, and they're not gonna be very happy. Maybe put some of these random columns and things in places. We're doing a river ride next to an old ruin. I don't know. I felt lost. We'll get a map for free. I placed it right next to you. Take it. Take it. No, I can't take that. I insist. Take it. It's like that SpongeBob episode with Patrick and what is that, Stingray supervillain? I see that you have dropped your wallet. Maybe. Are you Patrick Star? Yes. Is this your ID? Yes. I found this ID in this wallet. Sounds reasonable. So therefore, this must be your wallet. Nope, it's not my wallet. I won't take it. Oh yeah, we probably need to put an entrance and exit, huh? People might actually want to ride this very boring looking ride. Oh wow, right out of the gate. Okay, well good. Honestly, I thought that people would not want to ride it. So, one thing though we did fail is that because this is a park that you only earn money through the entrance to the park and through concessions, so food, park maps, umbrellas, things like that, and if you charge for the bathroom. So we don't get money from our ride tickets. So one way we're going to get around this, we have so many people in the park, they're not really going to leave until they run out of money, and they have a lot of money. So I increased the entrance fee to be nearly all their money, but one way to get them out of the park sooner is that I found out a glitch or a hack that, so if you drowned a park goer, a guest, your park rating will be negatively impacted. If you have a coaster that crashes and they die, that negatively impacts your park rating. But over here, you'll notice there's a block in front of this exit building. What you can do is when these people leave this ride, they come outside the exit and they immediately go inside this block. There's no floor to the block. It's empty on the inside, technically. So they fall down into the void and they disappear. Problem solved. Then the guest number goes down. The park thinks, oh, we're not at the guest cap top. We're not at the guest cap yet. We can bring in new guests, and that'll bring them in so they can pay for the admission fee. Is that going to be like the Jungle Cruise at Disney? That palm tree over there was donated last week by a passenger that thought it was a good idea to pet the alligators. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if there's any river rapids guides on these boats. Let's do 6 seconds. Yeah, I don't know if there's any guides there to tell jokes as they wander around this lazy river. That would be kind of funny if they could do something like that, though. Oh, is that in the way? Kinda. Put it there. What is this? Oh, like Easter Island figures. There. Hopefully that might increase the excitement rating a little bit. At least it's at medium. It's the lore that counts, not the mechanic, right? Yeah. So, well, maybe they're telling the people that if they look closely, they might find the indigenous people inside this area, and they'll just look really closely, trying to look at the trees, but there's really no one there. I don't know. We need to have some of those sound effect machines, little speakers. And we can have different noises and stuff. Then people can feel a little more invested in there. Let's put a few more trees over here. It's still kind of somewhat empty over here. Soundboards. I did find a free virtual one at some point a year ago. Well, no, I'm just thinking of like, if like in the park you can put down like a speaker that can like play sound effects or something like that. So it can sound like monkeys in the trees or something like that, or I don't know. Then we can make this ride a little more interesting. Yeah, in the game. They don't have anything like that. Oh, man. Talking so much, all the snacks I'm eating get stuck in my throat a little bit. But, alright, what else have we been... We got a Giga Coaster. Guess we have enough that we can do another coaster. Did we do... We did the mini coaster, right? Is that what... Did we? No. Not yet. We were going to. Let's do another ride over here somewhere. Well, this might not even work because it needs... Let's see, can we... No, it's probably not going to work. It needs... Maybe if we turn it. Okay. Okay, let's do something like that. The main thing with some of these coasters is that there's a certain limit that the supports can go up to. And inside, down here underwater, it gets kind of deep in weird spots. So you can only build in a certain place. This is like the highest point. So like this is as high as the support limit goes. Jaguar cars. That's kind of fun. Only 4 though. That's kind of boring. Oh my gosh, there's so many. We need to have. I think we need some patrol zones. All right, you're gonna patrol that because it's just so messy all the time. I guess we can hire a few more handymen. There's just so many random places to walk in this park that having one that actually finds all the stuff on the ground is going to be quite low. Okay. Let's do what? Okay. Alright, that's not gonna work. Let's just do that. Doesn't need to be very long. They done? They are done. Alright. Come on, people. Come ride the ride. I thought these were bears. They didn't really look like jaguars at first, or panthers. Yeah, where are they jaguars? Aren't panthers black? Jaguar. Maybe there are black jaguars. I guess I always think of jaguars with like kind of yellow with like spots. Okay. These people are throwing up everywhere. Let's see. Cutaway view. To make it so this is a path that this handyman will actually reach. Okay, he's good. It's actually a lot. Let's just have him take that. And then this guy instead, we'll give him all the way up to there. Take away a little bit of this. I hate having to do this kind of micromanagement, but helps. Because these people are just disgusting at this park. It's so gross. They're throwing up all over the place. Actually, number 5, let's have him take that too. Alright, that's not too bad. It's mostly just around these rides that have that are more intense. Okay, I think that's good enough, and then maybe we can have one just patrolling the entrance. You must ride the ride, or I'll make you make more disappearing spots. Yeah. No, I want them to use their money to come in the park, and then I want them to leave. I don't want them to have too many free rides. No, we've already made this scenario, so it's not a big deal. Just come in the park, grab a burger, and go home. You don't need to ride any rides, it's okay. I feel like that title is fitting. This will be your last ride. Ready to leave the park? Okay. I feel like most of these people have probably been in the park and... Oh, this person has been on one ride and that's it. This is really clean and tidy. This other ride is too intense for me. It's been on one ride. Hasn't bought anything else. Poor Ethan has already started... He's already set things in motion for this to be the last ride. This person has not ridden any rides. Mod is only going to ride one ride, and he's out of here. He didn't even get to eat his burger yet. Well, oh darn. Oh well. That was your choice. I like how it still keeps telling me that there's no exit leading from the merry-go-round. It's like, yeah, that's the point. Oh, did I not do an entrance? No, I did that. That was from earlier. Okay. Let's do another... Oh, we did get a few other interesting things. We got a lemonade stand. Advertisement idea for the park. This is Bob. He pays for a ticket, but he doesn't go into the park. Be more like Bob. I like it. I like it. If only that would work. Bob gave all his money to the park management. Be more like Bob. We did pink last time. Okay, everyone's gonna get a light blue t-shirt. That way when you see them, when you see everyone wearing light blue t-shirts, you'll know they bought one. I like that people stop and just look at a ride. They'll pull out a camera like that guy over here did, take a picture, or they're staring at it, drinking their drink, eating their food item. I feel like we need another bathroom over here somewhere. See, Theo2 says, I'm trying to work on a video now. I'm glitch hunting. I was surprised to find glitch hunting. I was surprised to find a few glitches I've never seen before. Is there a certain game that you're looking for glitches in? Is that you referring to Pokemon Blue that you were playing earlier? Or just in general? We got the log flume. Alright, let's do another coaster. Oh, we can do corkscrews. These are pretty fun. Tornado. Alright, so let's see. Increase lift hill speed. 2 trains of 5 cars, is that all we get? I guess that's all we get. Okay, go ahead and give that a test. And while that tests, let's get the station platform situation figured out. I was thinking we could have like a pathway going here, and then maybe have it loop around to connect back up with over here or something. No, Super Mario World that I mastered last week. One of the achievements was I was trying for required me to play the same level for 4 hours and ran into some strange glitches. What level was that? That's got to be fun, playing the same level over and over. There we go. Okay. You are now open. 4 hours on just the same level. Man. How do you do that without going crazy? I mean, that's not even just like playing the game for 4 hours. That's literally playing the same level for 4 hours. That's insane. Who comes up with these achievements anyways? Just like some sadistic person that's just like, huh, what kind of pain can we put people through and call it an achievement? I know. Let's make them do the same level for 4 hours straight. We'll call it the achievement of high dedication. If you don't complete this achievement, what kind of gamer are you? Oh, we're running into that. Can we? Ah, we can. There we go. Got it. Star World 3. It was a very short level. It was grinding star points for a perfect bonus game. Oh, okay. Is that the one where the Lakitu is like throwing things down and you need to basically fly straight up or something like that? That's the one. Oh man. That's fun. Man, that's crazy. 4 hours? Did you complete it? I'm guessing you completed it then. But that's impressive. I took it off stream to complete it. Yeah. That's probably a good idea, man. People would just love to watch the whole thing. That's the kind of thing like you do while you have like something else going at the same time. So you can kind of be like watching something and interacting with that on stream while this, while you're on there. And I guess you kind of, do you go back and, because the level has a timer, so you have to complete it and then go back to it over and over and over. Man. I think if I was doing retro achievements and I came across that one, I'd be like, okay, I've done enough achievements, I'm not doing that one. That would be just a little bit too long for me to to do. But kudos to you for having that dedication, man. All right, let's have one of these handymen patrol this area. What is our park value up to now? It's probably almost 200. Well, I mean, as we're building new things, I think the merry-go-round is definitely helping. helping to kind of clear out some of these people that just kind of linger for a long time. There are some like that. Mario 64 has one I just need to grind. It's Cannonless Pillar in Jolly Roger Bay. But this one is just dumb luck on my part. That and I got in my own head. Oh man. Don't want to go crazy. That's the thing with games, it's like, I'm surprised they have achievements like that. Like, the goal is to have fun. And it's like, you have achievements like that, it's like, oh yeah, do this crazy task that's gonna drive you nuts. Do it and be a real gamer. Okay. Oh, we finished it. We finished all the research. So, gotten all the kiosks. Let's get another t-shirt stall and put it over here somewhere. Oops, not random. We can do another coaster. I mean, we did get the log flume. Got a lot of good space there. Too high for supports. I hate how limited this ride is. Yeah. Oh, we don't really actually have as much money as I thought. That's okay. Again, this one is probably limited by the support limit as well. Hey, how's it going, Connor? How are you feeling? Sorry, late. Oh, you don't need to be sorry. You've been feeling pretty sick. I'm glad you're I'm glad you're able to tune in. I hope you're starting to feel a little bit better. Been on the brink of death. Oh man. Were you able to take some medicine or something to help, or sorry you're going through all that. Hopefully it's on its way out and you're almost through the worst of it. Man. What the heck are these? Soccer ball trains? Oh my gosh. That's so strange. They look like a Yoshi egg or something. But yeah, welcome in, Connor. Hopefully you're starting to feel better. Is Bronson doing a good job taking care of you? Took an ibuprofen to break my fever. Can't take cold medicine while nursing, unfortunately. Oh, that's true. Well, I guess if you have a fever... I don't know, I guess whenever I've had a fever last, I didn't really take, like, cold medicine, I guess, now that I think about it. So, I just try to, you know, get under blankets and just, like, try to do my best so my body can just, like, I guess get the temperature or whatever, and then hopefully break the fever, so. But, yeah. Let's see, Feo2 says there's at least one in every game, it feels like. BG Wordle is guessing one. That'd be so hard to do, guessing Wordle on the first try. Solitaire had some games that were unwinnable. Yeah. Game Boy Donkey Kong beat all of World 9 without dying. Yeah, I remember tuning in when you were doing that one. Yu-Gi-Oh! Fill the card decks. Oof. Yeah, some of those achievements are just rage-inducing. I'm sure it would take forever to complete. And Tycoon says he is. He's been making me tea, and taking care of Honest all day. Aw, what a good guy. Take back everything I said about Bronson. No, I'm just I don't say terrible things about him. I just joke around with him. But that is good. I'm glad he's taking care of you so well. And taking care of the baby Honest as well. Sounds like a great dad. Gotta take care of his women. Okay. And our guest numbers are going up. Are we getting enough people going into the merry-go-round? Yeah, I'm getting some people that really haven't been here all that long. So so Connor, one thing that we're doing here is that in order to kind of get people to leave the park sooner, let me step back one more time. For this park, we don't charge money for the rides for people to ride them. They don't pay for ride tickets. They only pay money when they enter the park and then when they buy food and souvenirs. And so in order to get more money, we need more people to come into the park for the first time. And so one way that you can get away with having people leave the park quickly without negatively impacting your park rating is there's a little hack that if they exit out of the exit of a ride and go straight into a block of ground that's at least 2 segments high, they'll fall through the ground into the void and they'll disappear. And so that's why the merry-go-round here is called Your Last Ride. Because when they get off, they walk into this block and they fall down into the void and disappear. So, and then this is where they enter the park. So this is where the park entrance is. So they pay $50 to get in. People arrive with between 60 and 90 bucks. So, yeah. Let's see. He called out of work and stayed home from martial arts today because I had woken up with body chills. Oof. Yeah, I haven't had a fever in a while, but I know I had one maybe a year ago or something. Can't remember. It's been a little while, but yeah. Ugh. Not fun, but it's nice to just kind of lay around. And then if you can have your spouse stay home and help take care of you, that's a plus too. Just staying like bundled under a nice blanket and trying to be comfortable. So yeah, we're playing a little bit of a dark side to this park just because otherwise it takes a while. So one of the main things is that you start off the park and there's like 8 rides in the park. And a good number of guests also already in the park. They're in there, and I don't know if they paid an entrance fee already at that point, but you know, they're not going to be spending money all that quick because concessions and souvenirs don't really cost a whole lot, and that's pretty much all they're going to spend money on otherwise. So, like, we gotta find a way to get people through the park and leave sooner rather than later because they're just going to stick around until they use up all their money, which they have $50, $60, $70. That's going to take a long time. So, yep. But this scenario, we actually beat it a while ago. We needed to pay back the loan that we started with, which for some reason was a lot less than the loan that you typically get in a regular scenario. Usually you start a scenario with a loan of about 10,000. For this one, it was only 3,000, plus you had 8 rides already built in the park with a lot of decorations. So, between that and the fact that you only need to have a park value of 115,000, which is only like, you're almost halfway there with the rides that are already in the park too. So, this ride, we could have probably beat it in one in-game year, but we kind of took our time and stretched it out. There's no time limit. There's no other stipulations like that. Oh, shoot. Alright, the only thing you have to worry about is if the ride breaks down. Good thing I just noticed that. Where is he? Okay. If there's if the ride breaks down, the mechanic has to go in through the exit to fix it. So you kind of have to go check on it, add a spot for him to go in. I guess you could close it back up when he's there. That would be pretty funny. But you just do that again. The more I watch you play this game, the more I think it's low-key a math game. Well, there is a decent amount of that kind of stuff in the game. Because I mean, because a lot of them you're trying to, I don't know, you have to kind of balance ticket prices for rides and things like that. You have to kind of balance also with that how many park staff employees you have to go along with that. Figure out how many rides and souvenir stalls and things like that you need to keep having more money come in. I mean, if you did a lot of research about how different mechanics work within the game's code. It would be a lot of math trying to like figure things out for that. But I don't know a ton of that. I just like to play it, so. It likes to remind me that there's no path at the end of this ride, but I just like to ignore that. No one cares about that. Car Ride 3 is still not been fixed. Hey, Code Blue Paradox, welcome in. How you doing? Did you stream today? How are you doing? Let's get a couple more mechanics. And we can probably, I think we got some more money, so we can build another coaster. Let's do this one. Okay. Oh man, it's crazy messy over there. We need to get another handyman on the case. Sitting at work tonight. There you go. Hopefully your shift goes by a little bit faster. Being able to watch a little bit of this. I know I always enjoy having something on when I'm working to at least listen to. Otherwise, kind of go crazy a little bit. It's a little bit too boring if I don't have something to listen to. Let's change the color on this. It kind of blends in with the water a whole lot. What if we do green? Are those birds? Oh, pterodactyls. No, they're condor trains. Oh yeah, let's increase that. But yeah, I didn't. It was getting kind of late for me, so I didn't necessarily stick around too long after I raided you. So I hate to raid and run, but sometimes I kind of have to. So I want to get. I need sleep. I want to get sleep. And what was I doing last night? I don't remember. What was I playing? I forget. I was playing... Was I on Switch? No. Is that Xbox? I can't remember. But anyways, it was starting to get a little bit late. I was playing Forza, that's right. I was playing Forza. I had 3 raids during my stream last night, and 2 of them were literally near the end when I was about to finish for the night, and then I decided, well, I got a raid. I guess I should stick around a little bit longer so I don't just finish right after people get here. So that's what I did. But yeah, have you played any of these games? Any of the Rollercoaster Tycoon games? Okay, let's... And I think that's ready to go. Let's go give that the green light. let's see, where was that? Oh, was it this guy? Yes, okay. Whoops, not that. Yeah, let's give him this too. We'll let this handyman stay busy for a little while. But yeah, we're just kind of... We've already beat the scenario for the night, so we're just kind of playing it through and building a few more rides here and there. Taking our time. Kind of like how much of a chill game this generally is. I think the only time it wasn't was an earlier scenario. Probably haven't had that scenario for almost a year. It's been a while since we played, or since we did that scenario. I think it was Amity Airfield. And with that scenario, we needed to get like 3,000 guests in the park. And basically to get more guests in the park, you need to build rides to draw the people in. And so it's literally just building as many rides as fast as you can, pretty much. And you don't want to build big coasters. You want to build just kind of smaller ones, because the increase to the guest generation cap that a coaster gives is not dependent on how long the coaster is. It's just the fact that the coaster is there. So I remember I played, it ended up being like a 2-part stream or something like that, and I got almost all the way there, and I had some save points in the middle, and I realized I was not going to be able to get to the guest limit that I needed to complete the scenario. So came back the second day, started about halfway through the level again, the scenario, and that was enough time to give me to actually finish and get enough of the rides that we needed. Alright, we'll build one of these over here. I think it's kind of funny. We have, so when we started the park, we had a few rides available to us. One of them was this coffee cup ride, and technically this is actually a reskin of the Twist. Funny thing, we researched the Twist later through the research and development. But usually when there's a reskin, you just get the original, and then you, at least I thought, and then you can change the ride skin in the ride options. If you come here, yeah, so you can come down here and pick the other one. So it's kind of funny that they have them as separate entries in the ride list, because technically it's the same ride. Is there anything else there's not a whole lot else we can do up here. What if we did more shops? Okay, this. We can do this, technically. I don't know how high these supports can be for some of these things, but I guess it works. I think it's funny that they have a chairlift to the top of this hill, but there's really nothing to do up here. It's so small. I mean, maybe you can build a flat ride somewhere, but even some of those have a very low support limit too, for some reason. So. Right. Thinking, I might think meds are kicking in. Are you getting tired? Gonna head in for the night, get some rest. I think I'm getting close. I think I'm getting close here. It was broken again. That was quick. There we go. Where is he at? Oh, he's right there. Okay, that's close. But yeah, I probably will be wrapping up myself here in a little bit. I'm getting a little tired myself, and we've built most of the things. Surprisingly, there's not a lot available. I'm surprised of how few, like, gentle rides and thrill rides are available to actually build. So, let's see, where do we want to get a thumbnail? Maybe like over here? Something like that could make a nice thumbnail. Let's see, before we get off for the night, let's see, is there anyone, let's see who's online, see if there's anyone that we can raid. Eternal Spartan is playing. Yep, he's still live. He plays for a long time. He's playing some Claire Obscure. I've heard that's a pretty fun game. So, oops, let's go ahead and copy this real quick. So we'll go over there and raid his stream. And then let's see, who is on Twitch? Let's see. Yeah, GamerDie is playing Doom Dark Ages. That'd be pretty fun. Go check his out as well. Bronson, I promise I've been here, just been super busy. Yeah, no. Connor jumped in and has vouched for you and the amazing job you've been doing taking care of her and taking care of Honest. So no, you are good. I appreciate you even just kind of lurking in that way. So no worries. Appreciate you being here. But we are going to I think we're gonna end stream here. I know it's kind of a little early, but I don't know, I'm feeling a little tired. And so I thought we can wrap up here for the night. We finished the scenario kind of early. It was somewhat of an easier scenario, so but we had a good time. And so those of you on Twitch, we're gonna go over to the Gamer Die Show, and Rumble will send you over to Eternal Spartan. So be sure to stick around and check them out. Both of them are great streamers, so please give them a follow when you get there. But yeah, thank you for being here. God bless you guys. Have a good night. I will maybe see you on Thursday, if not hopefully Friday. But have a good night, and God bless you guys. We will see you in the next stream. Take care, everybody.